Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. I hope you're doing very well. I hope you've had a great week so far and enjoying my videos. I'm still doing my one per day until everything is over. I'm hoping I'm still going to be able to do it. And so far I'm doing okay. So today I'm very excited but quite nervous. I'm going to be recreating one of my favourite album covers of all time by one of my favourite musicians. If you can't tell, it's this guy up here. I can't even, my camera's so backwards. Yeah, it's Mr. David Bowie. And I am going to try and recreate his Aladdin Sane makeup. Oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I'm so nervous. But yeah, if you are a music fan, you'd know who this guy is. Even if you weren't a music fan, I'm pretty sure you'd know who David Bowie is. He is one of the most iconic British musicians of all time, if not the most iconic, the most flamboyant, amazing, special, different, all these words can relate to him. I've been a big fan ever since I was very little. My dad is a huge fan of his. And I grew up listening to his music. I never got to see him live, unfortunately, because I guess when I was growing up, he wasn't touring around that time. But then when he did again, I wasn't able to. I think I was very young. But yeah, I thought today I would do something different and try and recreate this. And yeah, I'm just very nervous because I've never done anything like this before, just on the other aspects of my face. I've got a little diagram that I drew last night really badly because, you know, that's definitely my face. But obviously I've got the album cover with me to kind of guide me and, you know, just channel my inner Bowie. I've got my t-shirt on today as well, so I'm in the zone. So if I do mess up, I do apologize, but I'm going to try my best to do this and not mess it up for you guys. So I've got my trusty pencil that I got the other day for my Lush bath bomb video, and I didn't really use it properly because it was just a complete mess and I forgot to actually clean it. So that's a great step. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to outline where the lightning bolt is, because I don't want to go straight in with a black pen and then if I mess it up, we are not going to do great. So okay, I'm going to start off with I'll just show you guys on here as well. So I'm going to start off with essentially like this bit, so when it goes down to the eyelid, so that is going to cover my whole eye. So we're going to start at the top here, and we're just going to what I want to do first is kind of do dots as to where things go. So we're going to start off with the first one just here, and then we're going to go down here to the eyebrow, so you can see I've got the two dots, and then I'm going to go upwards, so we're going to go down. So up here I guess is going to be the connecting line. Now Bowie didn't have eyebrows, like he shaved off all his eyebrows, but I'm not that dedicated to the video just yet. So we're going to go down. So as you can see, we've gone this way. I might start connecting them. So we're going down. So that's the line. And then we've got this line which connects here. Okay, not bad. And then we're going to go down. Let's do this side as well so we don't mess this bit up. So we're going to the whole eye. So we're going to go here and then to here again. So we're going down here. So essentially I'm doing the whole red bit first, and then obviously on top I'll do the blue after. So then this is going to go I'm sorry, just kind of going in between. So then here we're going to go downwards. Yep, and then we're going to go connecting here. Yep, and then we're going to go down to the end of the lightning bolt. Very nice. And then we're going to go straight down. So this is going to go all the way up here. We're not going to go into the other eye because they are not needed today. Go around my big nose. So then we're going to go essentially over nose just here. And that is essentially the bulk of that, and then we're gonna go, there's like blue bits as well, but I'm gonna add that bit onto the end. So what I'm gonna do now is add the black eyeliner, which is gonna go here, because then that can be the separation line. I'm hoping this is gonna do some justice. So we've got the black line here, so this is gonna cover the white line, trying to go as soft as I can, because I mean, let's not go too crazy on that line. So we've got our first separation line, then we're going in with this one. Not bad. I mean, the eyeliner is quite old, so I can assume it's losing its life a little bit. And then we're going on this last line here. So guys, tell me what your favorite Bowie album is. It's very difficult, oh God, for me to choose. Oh my God, I am really messing this up already. Oh my Lord, I will neaten this up, I promise, with my makeup. But my favorite has to be Let's Dance. I mean, Aladdin Sane is probably more iconic for the album cover itself. Obviously the album is amazing, I'm not like discouraging that at all, but for me, one of my favorite albums is Let's Dance, Station to Station. Obviously Ziggy Stardust, like Ziggy Stardust, that album I've listened to probably the most out of kind of any David Bowie album that I've ever listened to. But let's go into the red basically. So I have the Sophie Does Now's palette. This is the first palette she ever released with Revolution. I actually brought down a ton of different palettes with me to try and see which one would be the more red, but I'm actually going in with this shade here, which is called Strawberry Sweet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my biggest brush, which is my wand brush just here, and I'm just going to go all into this red, and I'm going to add some onto my other eyelid as well, because if you can see, sorry, on his other eye he has got some red there too. So we're gonna add that, hopefully. Wish me luck, guys. I should have asked for luck in the beginning, but I mean, if this red is not pigmented enough, I have more reds. I have a lot of reds. If you guys know me very well, I have a lot of reds in my palette. I have a lot of red palettes, what I meant. Okay, so yeah, we're starting off quite well. So yeah, like I said, I first started listening to Bowie with my dad. So he obviously grew up in that whole era. Same with my aunts, which is his sisters, obviously. And basically just finding him the most interesting, weird person. And that's what you kind of need with music. If you're listening to the same shit again and again, someone who isn't as kind of different, iconic, you know, inspiring, then what's the point in just people releasing music? Because, you know, back in those days, everyone was, you know, very open about their sexuality and very open about just who they are as people. And I think Bowie was definitely one of the people to kind of pioneer that, because I think it was like mentioned like later on in life that he did have relationships with guys and, you know, stuff like that, which back then was like, oh God, no, you can't do that, you can't say this, you can't say that. But him, even like before he died, he was just like, yeah, I'm a fucking legend, and he will be forever, in my opinion. I always, you know, whenever I'm feeling down and I'm kind of like, all right, I've exhausted some other bands that I've listened to, not to say that they're not as iconic for me, but I would go back to his music, and just everything is just so kind of, he's got such a wide spectrum of genres, if you know what I mean. I know he went through like a dance phase, which I don't think I've listened to, because I don't know if it's for me, but you know, I'm never gonna not listen to it because it's not up my street. But if anything David Bowie releases, I will listen to it. And I can honestly say that his last two albums were really great. They're extremely emotional, especially when you don't know what he's going through, because obviously when he died, for me it was like the most shocking thing ever. And honestly, I cried like for days and for days, and people were like, why are you so upset, you didn't know him? And I'm like, well, it's not about knowing someone, it's kind of the connection you have with their music and just what they mean to you. And his music is will be special forever. I mean, I, I'm not going to say I am the biggest fan, because I honestly, I've not listened to every single one of his albums, but, I will be doing a top 10 list soon, and he's going to be in it because he is just that amazing. And yeah, Ziggy Stardust probably has to be one of my favorite albums, like 5 years, and kind of even the song Lady Stardust. Oh my God, every time I listen to it, it's just super emotional, super amazing. Just gonna I'm finishing up on the red, and it's looking okay. I'm kind of wondering if I haven't gone a bit too crazy yet. That's fine. I'm gonna go into a blue in a minute. I think I might have gone a bit far with the red on my nose, but I might try and clear that up with a white shade just here, so it doesn't look like I went too crazy, even though I look completely insane right now. But that's the love of music. That is music. We're doing that, yep. It's looking okay. For my first chance, I didn't even like practice this. I was just in my head, I was just like, what makeup look could I do? What can I try and pull off? And this was up there because I was just having a think, and I was like, I can start doing album covers, I can start doing other stuff, because I want to just, it's not just about reviewing makeup, it's about putting it on the face and just putting my name out there, I guess. Not that I really want to do that, but I just want to kind of make my channel interesting for you guys. And I know a lot of people are Bowie fans and would probably take fun out of, pleasure out of watching me making an ass of myself trying to do this, but that's just the way it is. Okay, so I'm going to give this red a pause for a moment, and I'm going to go in with my blue. So I'm going to close this for a second, and then I'm going to finally use, oh my God, my camera, sorry. Okay, so after that, my the thing that's holding my camera is quite loose on the end, so if I turn over again, I apologize. But I'm using this Mermaid Heart by Heart Revolution. I'm going in with this blue at the bottom here. There's no name, it's all right. We're just going to go in with, kind of need not the biggest brush, but I might go with one of my Morphe brushes. And you can see there's no massive outline. There's no outline for that one, so we can just go a little bit insane with that blue. We're not going too crazy because, yeah, that's not the album. So let's do it. Let's do it. Right. I think this blue might be a bit darker, but it's okay. It looks like a royal blue, but we are going to do it. Let's do it. Okay. It's not looking too bad. And honestly, my skills are not perfect because I have very heavy hands. Like if I need something for a light touch, I'll just be like zonked right in there. And we're gonna go here. I've kind of noticed that I didn't go far enough into the corner of my face to kind of, everything should be slightly more to the side, but it's fine. We're almost there now, so I can't even, I'm not gonna go backwards and do it all again because that's madness. So, but yeah, that picture of the David Bowie David Bowie mural, I actually haven't been to it yet because I have not even been to Brixton in God knows how many years. And of course it would be really nice to go to it, but I guess it is like a massive tourist attraction, and I can't deal with crowds of people because, I mean, right now obviously we're not dealing with crowds of people, but yeah, maybe one day I'll go to it and just pay my respects of some sort, I guess. But yeah, I think it's more of he's in my heart as opposed to anything else. But yeah, the day he died, like, I had to go to work that day, but it was like one of those things where everyone was just in shock and just really sad. But at the end of the day, it's about remembering the legacy and just remembering everything that he did and just how amazing he is. So that, I mean, looks okay. Obviously, I'm not like, oh yeah, it's identical, because it's nowhere near identical. But I think I've done all right with the red. I might have gone a little bit over the top with that one, which is okay. I'm going to try and just add a bit more white onto probably the eyelid bit, just so it looks like there's a bit of separation there and I haven't gone completely over the top. But I mean, again, it doesn't help when he doesn't have eyebrows in the picture and I do, but it's okay. We're getting there. We're nearly done anyway. Just gonna do some final touches here and there, and then I think we're good. So I'm going to do a bit more of the red, just because, you know, it is standing out, but it's not as, what I've done is more of an amateur version of this, and I've seen a lot of images of online of people actually doing an amazing job, and I was thinking, maybe I could do that. Oh no, no, I'm not there. Maybe one day in the future when I'm much better at makeup, I'll be able to do it again and compare my rubbishness. That's a word. That's a word. And then I guess to top it off, I've got a little lip gloss that I can just put on top, because he has got a bit of lip gloss on, and you know me, I'm not a lip gloss fan, but I have a kind of pinkish liquid lipstick that I could go on top. Yeah, it's quite good. So yeah, this is from I Heart Revolution. Surprise, surprise. And I think I ordered this by accident once, because I was like, oh okay, this is because they had an array of like crazy colors, and when I saw this, I think I accidentally added it to my cart, and I was just like, what the hell is this? Because pinks are not really my jam, but I thought I could use this in the future, and here we are. So I think we've come to the end of the video. Oh my god. We're at some kind of aspect of it, and don't know if I should add a little bit of glitter onto the top. Let's just add a little bit. I've got my Morphe highlighting brush, and I'm just going to go in with one of the highlighting colours from Soph's palette, and we're just going to add a bit, hit glitter here and there, because he was a glam queen. So let's just add a bit more to the end, and that's it. That is my take on the Aladdin Sane album cover. Who wore it best? I'm joking. Obviously, the icon, my hero, the most amazing human ever. I'm sorry if I have ruined the look, but I thought it would be something fun, something different, because, you know, that's what makeup is. Makeup is fun, makeup is love and everything. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please let me know what you think. If I completely butchered it, I apologize. If I did well, let me know. In the future, I will hopefully do some more album covers. If you have any inspiration or ideas, let me know in the comments below. I'm also I'm almost at 50 subscribers, so I'm just a couple away. If you want to add me, subscribe to my channel. And all my socials are linked below. But I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I hope you're staying safe and healthy, and I will see you very soon. Bye guys.